what the Niners should do in round one. Before I get into players or positions, I think it's important to remember what this front office has accomplished in round one in the last 9 years. They're going into an unprecedented 10th year. This is stuff that's usually reserved for Super Bowl champions, which the 49ers are not. And a big reason they're not Super Bowl champions is because of what they've done in round one, how they haven't taken the best player available in round one consistently. So what I would say to the Niners is you pick 27. You don't want to take some guy with a second round grade like you did 2 years ago in Ricky Pearsall. You don't want to reach for a player. Can you just take the best player available? That's your assignment. Take the best player available. You have enough needs that you could take the best player available no matter what position he plays. Because in 10 years, you've taken the best player available like once or twice, maybe once. Nick Bosa was the best player available. Other than that, you haven't been able to do that. And I'll just refresh people's memory. Last year, the Niners took Mykel Williams with the 11th pick. Is he better than Tyler Warren, Jalen Walker, Walter Nolan, Gray Zabel, Emeka Egbuka, Jahdae Barron, Jackson Dart? Is he better than Nick Emanworry, Carson Schwessinger? No, he's not. The Seahawks got two guys who were better than Mykel Williams after the Niners took Mykel Williams. And they took Mykel Williams because he filled a need. They needed another edge player in the wide nine. Unfortunately, he's not a wide nine edge player. He's a 3-4 defensive tackle who needs to put on 30 pounds. Good player, good run defender. Not the best player available. That was last year. The year before that, Ricky Pearsall, 31st pick. Was he better than Ladd McConkey, Cooper DeJean, Kamari Lassiter? Probably not. I guess we'll see. But at this point, I'd probably take Cooper DeJean. And the night of the draft, I would have taken Cooper DeJean as well. And then there was 2021. Niners traded up for Trey Lance. Could have had Jamar Chase, Penei Sewell, J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain, Micah Parsons, Rashawn Slater, Devontae Smith, on and on and on. Travis Etienne. I mean, so many better players. Odafe Owe. So many better players. And then in 2020, they took Javon Kinlaw over AJ Terrell, CeeDee Lamb. Some of these names. Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, Jordan Love, Jordan Brooks, Patrick Queen, T. Higgins, Jonathan Taylor, Antoine Winfield Jr. Really good players. Jalen Johnson, Trevon Diggs, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, that was a bad one. So what you don't want to do is just say, we need this player and we're going to take him and Chris Kaceric's going to develop him or something. You suck at drafting defensive linemen. You always take guys who don't rush the quarterback and they're run defenders, and you think that Chris Kaceric can like teach them the unteachable, what they haven't been able to learn their whole lives. Joe Lee says, I said the Niners shouldn't draft Bosa. Hey, I didn't say I was better at doing this than John Lynch. I also said the Niners should take Jonathan Hines Allen. It's not like he would have been bad. He was healthy this last year. But yeah, I probably would have got that wrong. But would I have been fired for taking Jonathan Hines Allen instead of Nick Bosa? I don't think so. You get fired for trading up for Trey Lance and taking Trey Lance. I was against trading up, for the record. I wouldn't have taken Javon Kinlaw. I mean, I'm just saying. Not that I'm trying to be a general manager. I'm just trying to be quality control. There's a difference. I'm allowed to be wrong. But I haven't been wrong like that. I didn't want Javon Kinlaw. I wanted Jonathan Hines Allen, who's a hell of a player. Niners always draft for need every year. Yeah, I hope they don't do that this year.